Hello everyone, welcome to Vic Spirit Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you that are returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe down below on YouTube if you haven't already. And if any of you are interested in booking personal tarot readings with me, all the information is available on my website, and you can book either through my website or by sending me an email. My email is also listed in the description box, as is my website. So scroll down below, hop into the website if you want to check out the personal readings and other services that I offer. So today we are basically going to be looking into what would their reaction be if you confessed. That confession can be about anything. You know, I feel like most of you are urging or are sort of itching to tell your person something. And we're just going to see what that is going to be. If it's a thing about feelings, you know, I love you, I have feelings for you, I want to date you, etc., or something else entirely. Do fit the messages as they resonate, and always take what resonates and leave the rest. It's a general reading, you guys, so not everything is always going to resonate with you, okay? Take your messages, leave the rest for others. And if you want a more personal approach, there is always a personal tarot reading availability present for you. If any of you are interested in more videos, we also have a Patreon community and tribe on Patreon, basically on a tier. So make sure to check that out as well. The Patreon is filled with mature 18 plus videos-ish. And we also have a collective healing going on every week. So from the time that you join, you know, the collective healing does include 4 collective healings, and then you have to sort of renew your payment. So it's not like, you know, pay for the first of every month. On Patreon, it's more like pay for the 4 healings and then sort of renew if you are interested in renewing. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, these are the 3 groups today. Group number 1 here is going to be the Animal Totem Tarot deck. And group number 1 is going to be the Carnelian crystal over here. Group number 2 here is going to be, oh my gosh, the cute little rose quartz heart here. And group number 2 is going to be the Light Seer's tarot. And then for group number 3 here, we have the Amazonite crystal. And we also have the Osho Zen tarot deck for group number 3. So I have picked more colorful decks for this one, very cute decks for this one. I'm really curious about what's going to come through, and let's hop into it. The timestamps are down below as always. You're already used to that. You know, follow your intuition. When picking your groups, you can pick more than 1 group. As always, you can pick for more than 1 person. Do whatever you feel guided to do, and I'll see all of you in your chosen piles. Hello, group number 1, welcome. If you have picked this gorgeous Carnelian crystal, and if you have picked the Animal Totem Tarot here, this is going to be a reading for how would they react if you confessed. So as said in the introduction, this confession can be about anything that you're sort of really itching to confess or itching to tell your person. So let's see what their confession would be here. What their confession would be. Or what their reaction would be here. Maybe they would confess something back to you there. So what's going on here for group number 1, Spirit, please? Woo! We have Page of Wands, we have the Hermit. What would their reaction be here? We are going to clarify all the cards that come through as well. So Spirit, please, more cards. We need more cards. So what would their reaction be? How would they react? Please, Spirit, if group number 1 confess to them. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. One more card, please. Okay, this one, the Tower. Ooh, so I feel like it would be a bit of a shake-up for your person. Okay, let's just clarify these cards. Let's clarify the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles coming with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, and the Tower. And for the Tower, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. The Four of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Okie doke. So how would they react if you confess? This is going to just be turned towards me, and I'm going to show you the cards. So, wow, the Page of Wands is already showing up with a lot of attraction. I feel like there would be like mixed feelings here in their reaction overall. Feels like they would be like very forward with you. Yes, I also find you very cute, very attractive here. I find you to be a very interesting person. With the Page of Wands, there is this energy of wanting to explore the connection, forward, wanting to just explore whatever you want, to confess to them even more. You know, if it's about your feelings or if it's about another issue, this person would approach it with a very positive mindset, and they would be like, okay, how could we explore this further? How could we develop this further? What could we find out about this? They would approach it with a lot of curiosity here and a lot of enthusiasm as well. I feel like for some of you, your person would share that they do find you attractive also with the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, we do have this energy clarified by the Ten of Wands. So I'm feeling like there is something really difficult still that is within this energy. I feel like this energy of exploration, exploring this connection or exploring the issue, would provide some type of a heavy burden for your person, or like too much responsibility or too much of a pressure upon them here with the Ten of Wands. So it feels like, you know, it's almost like a double-edged sword. It feels like they would respond with excitement and enthusiasm and vitality and energy. They would be like, oh yes, how wonderful, oh my god, how beautiful. And it would, maybe even that energy in itself could be a strong overloading type of energy for your person, but it also feels like it would be a bit of a pressured situation on them. They would feel a sense of pressure to do something, is what this is telling me. They would feel a sense of pressure on them, like you are really playing chess now type of energy, like you're really doing it now, and they would be like, okay, shit, have to step up, have to sort of play the chess game like real for the serious time now. I feel like they would be maybe a bit spooked by that, but overall they would step up to the game. I feel like with the Hermit here, just clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, there's the energy basically of needing to take a bit of a step back, needing to just find what is important to them. You know, find their own truth in this situation. I feel like your person would tell you that they need some time to think this through. They need some time to do some soul searching. They need some solitude to really just work through whatever it is that you have shared with them here. They need some contemplating time. They need some time for self-reflection. And even for those of you, for example, that here are sort of having to share something that's maybe a little bit unorthodox or something that's a little bit unconventional. You know, your person would tell you that they need some time off to get comfortable with this energy of being unconventional here. I feel like your person with the Wheel of Fortune reversed here, there would be this energy of struggling with change, or just that sense of not believing it's true almost, you know, that sense of I can't believe this is really happening for me. I can't believe this is really going on. I need some time to just digest this, is the type of energy that's coming through with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. I need some time to just sort of come to terms with this, whatever it is that you would share with them, you know. I feel like this energy, whatever you have to share with your person, it would present itself like a recurring life lesson for them. It would be like, I've been here before, I had to do this before, you know, it's been here before, and I have to just deal with it again and sort of change this recurring pattern, or this sort of repeating pattern that's happening in my life, repetitive pattern of behavior. So interesting. Just, I feel like there would be a lot of mixed feelings from their side, because there's that enthusiasm still, and that enthusiasm is really popping out to me. But there's also like, okay, I need to reflect, I need to take this slow. We have the Knight of Pentacles here showing up reversed, which means that this person would definitely feel like they are going to be a little bit slow to progress. I feel like they would be a little bit taken aback by the things that you have to share. They would be maybe slow to react, or not really know how to react properly with this reversed. They might even show themselves as being a little bit stuck in their own routine, stuck in their own type of thinking, stuck in their own comfort, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles clarified here by the Queen of Pentacles, you know, and the Queen is basically just relaxing, laying down in the mud. And, you know, it's making me think of the energy of really being stuck in your routine, being happy with where you currently are, and not wanting to change much about your current situation. That's what this feels like to me. There's a sense of, you know, just liking to be in life that you have created for yourself, and that's talking about your person here. And I feel like there's also an inability here to just recognize, see the big picture. Your person would show up as someone who is quite grounded, someone who is very down to earth, someone who might even show up with earth energy, okay? So the overall energies that we have here are earthy and fire. So the Capricorn, Virgo, especially Virgo with the Hermit here, and Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy showing up greatly. But also we do have the energy of fire here, and Jupiter with the wand energy. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo is showing up. So there's a bit of clashing of those energies, even in their own reaction to you, possibly. But overall, what your person would show up as is very down to earth, very grounded, very much like, okay, how could this work out in the physical? How could we sort of reach a certain discourse or a certain balance with this energy? Because they're interested in balance, they're interested in leaping. We have the Fool here underneath. They're interested in a connection with you. They're interested in establishing it, but also sort of keeping it, working on it. So it's not like this person is going to run away. I feel like they're just going to be a little bit shook by everything that's going on. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, they are going to be slow. With the Knight of Pentacles, they are going to be still mature. They're still going to be very kind in their own reaction to you. They're still going to be very generous to you with their own heart. Yeah, and just guided to share the abundance of their own values, their own thinking, wherever they are at. I feel like they're going to be very open to you in regards to what's coming through for them and what they're thinking, and basically overall what's going on for them in their internal world here. So lastly, we do have the Tower showing up as well. The Tower is coming through in the upright position here, and this to me just is coming through like a little bit of your sort of knock on the head, you know, unexpected change is what this is talking about. Like, I didn't see that coming, or I was hoping it wouldn't be this soon type of energy. Whatever you have to confess to them, it would be like, okay, wow, didn't see that coming, or oh my God, it's really happening for me, it's really going on. It's like a disintegration of the old me, the old structures. And also this presents itself as a paradigm shift for your person. So a certain upheaval, certain shift of their current perspective. I feel like your person would also see this revelation, so whatever you have to share with them, as a bit of a chaotic influence into their own lives, especially with just this energy that's so grounded, because they're coming through with so much earth energy. I feel like they would just need to really work through this. Whatever it is that you have to share, they would feel like they have to work through this, and they need time to work through it all. And they would definitely say that to you. They would say that they're also very excited to pursue whatever is going on, but they need some time to digest. Basically, that's the overall summed up version of this video, of this reading. The Nine of Coins is coming through as a clarifier for the Tower. So the Nine of Pentacles. Again, we have slow movement. Someone who is slow and steady, but I do feel like they would see success in this. They would see success in the upheaval. They would see success and abundance and sort of enrichment in the upheaval energy, you know, in the energy of chaos, in the energy of destruction, and their energy, oh shit, it's happening, it's really, really happening. They would know it's for the best, that it's leading them towards something good, with the Fool and with the Four of Wands here as well. You know, it's leading them towards connection. It's like they are allowed to jump now, and that the jump is a Tower moment for your person, because it's a scary jump, but they are allowed to jump into their new story. They just have to let go of what is no longer serving them here. With the Eight of Swords, they have to let go of sort of digging themselves into their own hole, or just staying in their own hole, staying in this comfort zone energy. So yeah, like that's basically it. You know, your person, they're taking care of their comfort zone. They like their routine. They like the life that they have created for themselves, and this confession would present a challenge to that, but at the same time they would come through as very enthusiastic about it. Even though it would feel like it's a difficult thing for them to do, they would be enthusiastic about it, and they would know it's for the best. It's a good thing that this is happening, basically. Okay, so there's a sense, they would feel a sense of completion. They would feel a sense of joy that this is happening as well. And they might even want to ask you about something. You know, with the Four of Wands, this to me often feels like your person would just ask you if you want to be something more, if you're interested in like a relationship with them, for example. For those of you that are thinking about confessing your feelings, this person would react very positively to you, and they might even ask you to be their partner here with the Four of Wands. You know, they would feel like there's a sense of connection between the two of you, like this is a joyous occasion, even though it is scary, even though it's, you know, it's something maybe out of the ordinary here for them as well, and they do need to do some soul searching to really find out how it all fits for them, how it's all sitting for them. They would still be ready to just connect and do something with you here. So let's look at other cards. So we're just going to see the Shaman's Oracle and what it has to say about this whole situation. Let's consult the Shamans. So, Spirit. Whoa. For group number 1, how would their person react? Any other information here? How would they react if they confessed? Okay, so we have the fates. Yeah, and we have the perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Curiosity is on the bottom of the deck there. So yeah, the fates, skywriting. My life is catching up with me is what I'm hearing with this one. So they would basically just feel like, yeah, it's fated. It's supposed to be like this, and it's scary, but it's supposed to be, it's supposed to happen. It's like the influence of fate. I have to work through my repeating patterns, let them go, and sort of align with what is meant for me here. Listen to my own heart and align with what is meant for me, is like their thought process, what they would be going through. And we have the perfect storm here. This confession of yours, whatever is on your mind, it would show itself as precisely and exactly what this person needs to align to their own truth. The raven or the crow is the representative of truth in symbolism, let's say, or in shamanic symbolism. So perfect storm, the courage to step into life, precisely this full energy, the courage to align, the courage to step into life. This perfect storm would be precisely what your person needs, precisely what is required for them to let go of that comfort mechanism and to really powerfully step into the life that they want. And we have here Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So I feel like what your person would need to do, what they feel like they would share with you here, is that they would need some time to just sort of balance out their need for routine, their need to remain in the life that they have with a bit of a twist. So they would need some time to just sort of restructure their lives so that you can fit in it as well, with your needs, with your confession, with whatever you feel like you need to share here. They would say that they need some time to make this work. You know, it's almost like a new pattern or a new type of information has been introduced into the system, and the system needs to reorganize itself to involve this new information and to sort of integrate this new information into the whole of the system. So that's basically what they would be saying, how they would be reacting here. They want to protect their own future. So it's possible that this confession could even be a threat to their own security of their own future, for example, the one that they're super comfortable in right now. But I feel like they would just tell you that they need to do some work, they need to just do some reorganizing, and that this is going to happen, but they need to do some restructuring in their own lives here for this to be able to work out. And that restructuring, that has to do with the internal world as well as the external world here. Again, we have curiosity on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, like with the Page of Wands, this person would be very curious about what's to come and what's happening here in this connection. And we have the Caterpillar opportunity here showing up as well. So they would see this as a very beautiful opportunity, as a very beautiful growing opportunity for themselves, but also something that's a little bit challenging for them to do. So that's basically all I have for you, group number 1. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for connecting. I hope this gives you a bit more of a clarity about what to do, how to step in, and whether or not you should confess whatever it is that you have been planning or are planning to confess here. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want a personal tarot reading, all the information is on my website. You can contact me through my website or through my email. The link is also down below, and my email is listed down below. If you want more videos, you can check out the Patreon community. On Patreon, we have so many beautiful videos. So make sure to check that out, and make sure you are connected to the tribe where we do weekly healing sessions as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you have picked the rose quartz heart here, this beautiful one, and if you have picked the light seers tarot, this is going to be your reading for what would their reaction be if you confessed your feelings. So that confession can be anything that you're wanting to confess, whether it's feelings, feelings, or whether it's something else entirely that has been on your mind, that has been on your heart. Okay, so we're going to just feel into it all, see what comes through. We're going to take the cards facing me this time, okay, and we're going to do a clarifier for each of the cards first, and then we're just going to read into the energies. Okay, so Spirit, please, for group number 2 here, how would their person react if group number 2 confessed? We have Justice showing up reversed. Okay, how would they react, please, if they confessed? So how would group number 2's person react? We have the 3 of Cups reversed showing up, not very optimistic, not very positive. It feels like this person would be quite closed off, but we're going to see what else wants to come out. So how would they react, please, Spirit? How would they react? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Shit. One more card, please, Spirit. How would group number 2's person react? Ouch. We have the 3 of Swords and we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so yeah, this is really not a very positive reaction that they would have to you, to be quite honest. Feels like they would feel quite out of balance. They would say there's something else or someone else that they just can't be with you. They can't offer you anything here, and it would just all lead to heartbreak between the two of you. That's basically like the line that they would share with you. We're just going to clarify all of these. If you want to, move out of this reading, you are very welcome to do that. If you feel like this is not the reading for you, you can pick another one on this channel. Okay, so Spirit, Justice, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see what's going on. So let's just get a few more. The 7 of Pentacles reversed as a clarifier for the 3 of Cups. The clarifier for the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have the Star reversed. So the positive cards basically are reversed here. So like nothing good is going to come of this situation. The Ace of Swords is reversed as a clarifier for the 3 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, upright this time. But yeah, basically, okay, let's move into this energy. How would they react if you confessed your feelings? If you confessed your feelings, they would say this is not a good thing. You're not a good match for one another. Yeah, it would just be like, yeah, this is not going to work out. I need something else. You need something else from me. This is not going to be a good balanced interaction or a good balanced outcome that can happen here between the two of us. Basically, that's what they would be saying. So I'm just channeling them already a little bit here. So the 8 of Pentacles is coming through as a clarifier for the Justice card. And I feel like here this person would say that they're trying to really focus on their work. They're really trying to focus on their career right now. And it feels like whatever it is that you have to share with them or whatever it is that you're needing for this person, it would mean that they cannot focus on their career, which is their everything at the moment. It feels like this is what brings them joy. This is what brings them a great deal of pleasure in their own lives here. And they would say like, there is a certain incompatibility between the two of us. you group number 2, you are incompatible to my lifestyle, to my way of doing things, I feel. And I feel like it wouldn't be optimal for us to do this, or to be together, or whatever it is that you're needing or wanting to confess here. This person is very oriented towards hard work, and it is possible that they sense that you would need something more, that you would need more attunement or more energy from them, or just more love, or interaction from them here, that you would need more than they can give you with justice. So there would be like an injustice to you if they were to say yes, if they were to agree to whatever it is that you would be bringing up there in this situation. Yeah, there would be like a certain imbalance there. So next we have here the Three of Cups reversed. I feel like with the Three of Cups reversed, your person would tell you that they can't right now because there's something else. Most likely for most of you, this is going to be work related. Okay, so the third party, let's say, situation is basically about their relationship to their own work, and the fact that they can't incorporate another thing in their life because they are currently focusing on work. This person feels like they might be, a little bit lonely. They might not be so open to new friendships at this time, basically. So that is why they might just shut you down. They might shut you down because they're just not open to new relationships. They're not searching for new relationships right now. And they don't have the energy. They don't have the, let's say, the possibilities, internal possibilities here to make this relationship work, or to just put effort into growing this relationship. The Seven of Pentacles is coming through here in the reversed position as a clarifier for the Three of Cups. So basically they would say that this would be just an unfulfilled relationship of any kind, whether it's a romantic friendship, whatever it is, your person would say that you would not feel fulfilled with them because they cannot give you what they feel you are searching for. And that's just moving here towards the Ace of Pentacles. I don't have the opportunity to give you what you need. It's like a sense of scarcity. I can't give you this, just that sense of energy. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles not being able to give you this, it would also make this person a little bit disappointed. It would also make them feel maybe a little bit doubtful. And it is possible with the Star reversed here that them saying no to you here could mean that their own disconnection from their higher self here. But at the same time, it feels like what this person would be choosing, and they would be choosing to stay the way that they have always stayed, to not shift anything in their lives. What this is also telling me is, how they would react is it would all just lead us towards disappointment. It would all just lead us towards pain. It would all just lead to sadness, grief, betrayal, loneliness, feelings of rejection here, and loss, betrayal, grief, sadness, basically, is what this is telling me. So this person could just come out straightforwardly and basically just tell you, it wouldn't work out. It would all just lead to bad feelings. It would all just end in heartbreak for us. It would all end in deep sorrow, grieving, and yearning for something we cannot have here. And that is basically their own energy here. It is possible this wouldn't even be the case, but it is how they would interpret things. Because from the spiritual perspective, I'm seeing there are like so many different choices here from the higher perspective. But we're looking at their own interpretation of this. So that's the energy that I'm reading here. With the Wheel of Fortune coming through with the Three of Swords, we have that energy of struggling with change. So this person might tell you this, but I feel like this is more like something that would be in the background of them telling you. It would all lead to heartbreak, lead towards pain. And in the background of that, maybe even like subconscious, unconscious energy, there would be the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which basically means this person is someone who doesn't like change, someone who doesn't want to change their current lifestyle, someone who would be struggling with change, someone who is feeling like they might experience a disappointment, another disappointment in their own lives, which they cannot bear. And this feels like it's repetitive pattern for your person. It's like a recurring life lesson for your person. They feel like they are sort of like set on the notion it's not meant for me anyway, and I shouldn't do it anyway, like subconsciously, unconsciously. But at the same time, just feels like so much of this person's energy here is directed towards their work. Like they are in love with their work. They're in love with what they do, and they feel like this relationship or whatever it is that you would be bringing up for them, whatever it is that you would be confessing, would lead them away from this, something that they really, really value in their life. So I feel like that's why they would say it's going to end in pain, it's going to end in betrayal, it's just going to end in both of us feeling incredibly disappointed in ourselves and in this whole situation. This person would maybe also be coming through a little bit confused. Okay, they would overanalyze the situation to you. They might also, on the other hand, come through with a bit of a mental paralysis and visibly show their frustration when you sort of share your feelings or share your thoughts, share whatever it is that you're needing to share here. Spirit also does want to just come through and share that the Ace of Swords is indicating this person's overall confusion and their confused state in the way that they're living their own lives here. So they do have a couple of blockages here with the Ace of Swords, with the star here. There are blockages this person has, and that's also why they would tell you no, It's not like there's anything wrong with you. It's not like Spirit doesn't want you to connect. It's just this person has blockages, and because of those blockages, they would reject this possibility. They would reject this divinely inspired act from you. Yeah. But it's like their choice. It's their choice. They're consciously making this choice here. With the Queen of Swords, we have on the bottom of the deck. So this is also telling me, like this person would still be quite grounded. They would be, again, a little bit maybe critical towards the situation, but at the same time they would be very objective. What this card is telling me, that overall your person would be very objective. They would tell you the truth. They would be, or try to be, open-minded, straightforward with you, and unpretentious. I feel like that's already deeply coming through this tarot reading. Like this person would be like straight to the point, telling you, I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. It might come through maybe a little bit cold or overly critical or lacking empathy, even indifferent. But at the same time, it's like this person's truth. Even if it's not something that Spirit would necessarily agree with. I personally don't agree with this situation. I feel like, there's always space for connection in our lives, and those are perfectly in alignment with my own values, because I do value connection more than hard work or work in general or career in general. But I feel like this person's values are different. So there's just a sense of incompatibility here is what I'm sensing. But they would be very honest with you. So, you know, if you're wanting to go that path, you can. Just be careful not to get your heart too broken up here in this connection, group number 2. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say. We are going to just look into the Shaman's Dream Oracle, what else wants to be communicated here. Just taking like 2 or 3 cards. We have the Detox, repairing the body, mind, spirit. So this is almost like, you know, a connection to you. You need to sort of do a bit of a detox. You need to focus more on yourself in this connection and try to surrender this person. Try to just be with them when the opportunity strikes. Try to connect with them through work situation because that feels like that's something that they value. But overall, what is necessary here is for you to focus all the energy that you're putting onto this person back upon yourself. Okay, do a detox situation. Repair your body, mind, and spirit at this time. And we have the crossing initiation. You're being asked to initiate into the highest version of yourself. It feels a little bit like this connection, this person might be holding you back a little bit, like you feel like you might need them or this needs to happen, but it's all within you already is what Spirit is saying. Another thing with the initiation, with the crossing here is that this confession, you know, it would just lead you to realize I need to focus on myself and I need to just work on my own sense of well-being. So their reaction to your confession here would basically just be I need to focus on myself, and it would present itself as a bit of an initiation here to you. And an energy of going within. We have winter's dream here, gestation period coming through. So you would feel like you need to do a bit of hermit vibes, go within, do some soul searching, retreat into your own solitude, return to your own sense of well-being, sense of internal well-being here, and just take care of yourself a little bit more here. You know, find sanctuary within yourself is what you're needing here, and to find conscious awareness internally inside of yourself. Okay, so it's not like a hibernation period, it's just a time for being quiet and wakeful with yourself and being in stillness with yourself and being like present with yourself is what the cards are telling me. So since this reading was a little bit rougher, let's just give you also some clarity, some good vibes for the end here. Let's just get some guidance from the animal archangels here. So Spirit, please, for group number 2. Yeah, cat. Beautiful. Cat is coming through. Be relaxed and independent. Be like the cat. Just chill, allow yourself to relax with the cat energy. We're going to go a bit deeper into this one as well. Tap into your heart. And we have the bat. See through illusion into truth. See through illusion into truth here. Powerful, powerful energy, okay? So overall, the energy of the cat is telling you that what you need, everything that you need is already within you. Take time to let yourself relax and surrender to the divine in order to access your innate wisdom and knowing. That's super connecting with all of these 3 cards as well. So be aware also that you will be raising your frequency as well as that of all those around you if you do that. When you are centered and calm, Archangel Raphael is also going to connect with you, and your psychic and spiritual awareness is going to develop through that. And through that, you will be able to spread peace, love, and healing. So being centered in yourself confers protection on you here, your home, and your loved ones as the universe watches over you. And it also enables the angelic realm to bring you your heart's desire. So you are invited with the energy of the cat to be courageous and independent today and in the rest of the days, and do what is right for you. Remember that if something is for your highest good, it is for the highest good of those around you as well. Okay? So let's also currently just look into the bat a bit more. I'm just guided to give you a bit more guidance. So with the bat here, you are also suggested to open up your heart more and to pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you. Okay, so don't go searching out for the people who are not going to be compatible with you anyway. So try to focus more on the people who are already in your life, who love you and who have shown themselves to be interested in developing relationships with you. When you raise the frequency of your heart center, the bat says here as well, it enables your throat chakra to expand. Okay, so the cat is like the first step, the bat is like the second step. So heart center, throat chakra. Okay, so focus on communicating with love and integrity as well. If you feel like you have to communicate with this person, do that also. Okay, then ask Archangel Michael here to help you develop telepathy and your other psychic abilities. You can just do that, just say it with your own free will. You're asking Archangel Michael to help you develop telepathy. It's that easy. Okay, you just need to open yourself up and allow it to happen. So tune into the bats and the bat energy here to download your highest potential and perhaps even the spiritual technology, let's say, of the future. Your guidance is also to look at the world with fresh eyes. Perceive everything with wisdom. Perceive everything also as if you're seeing it for the first time, as though you're basically like an alien that flopped down on Earth and is just like seeing everything for the first time. That's also going to give you perspective on what is and what needs to be. So perceive everything with wisdom. Listen to your intuition to discover the reasons beyond the obvious here. Expand your life and remember there's always a new way to do things. Okay, so that is your beautiful guidance here with these two cards. So follow their guidance, follow their intuition, and through this you will be a magnet of light, joy, and love. With hedgehog, cute hedgehog energy. Okay, so that's it for the reading. Hope this gave you some clarity, some guidance. Group number 2. So terribly sorry the reading was a bit more on the bad side of things, but sometimes we do need to hear the harsh truth as well. So that was what's coming through. So hope it gave you clarity and guidance on your path. Hope you have a clearer picture of what you need to do next, where you need to go on your own life path here. As always, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and connecting to joy in your life. If you want a personal tarot reading with me, you can connect to me through the email or through my website. The links are down below and my email is also listed down below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always to help this channel grow. And also, if you want just connect to other videos from me. More videos are up on Patreon, and also on Patreon we have an exclusive collective energy healing. If you feel like you want to be a part of that, now is the perfect time to join that energetic cycle as well. Okay, so sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to connecting with you soon in another one of my videos. Bye. Hello, group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Amazonite crystal here, and if you have picked the Osho Zen Tarot, this is going to be a reading for how would they react if you confessed, whatever it is that you're basically planning on confessing or wanting to confess, whether it's your feelings, whether it's something else, whether it's telling your person or someone else something. So let's see what is going on here. How would they react, Spirit? I do want to just quickly point out that I'm going to be doing the cards facing me this time. And we're also going to just get clarifier for each of the cards, okay? So it's going to be a bit different than my usual reading positions. So let's just see group number 3, please. Okay, we have the Miser showing up here, the 4 of Pentacles. It wants to show up with the creativity energy. So the Empress underneath the Miser. Okay, interesting. Just a little bit more space. So Miser and creativity. For group number 3, how would they confess, Spirit? How would they confess? Oh my God, how would they react to the confession of group number 3? How would they react? We have the Ace of Wands coming through. Just going to put this one together like that. Hope you guys can see. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Wands. What else, Spirit? How would they react, please? If group number 3 confessed, how would they react? How would they react? We're just not going to be taking those because too many flew out and I'm not sure which ones to take. So how would they react, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Rebel coming through reversed. Yes. This one was visible before. So the Rebel, the Hierophant, not, yes, no. No, it's the Emperor reversed, okay. How would they react, please, Spirit? We have the Mind, the Knight of Swords coming through reversed. Okay, so confusion, passion, being able to be like, yeah, woo, awesome. Let's do something, but also sense of confusion and lack of grounding, lack of connection to the earth, lack of structure. So let's just clarify the cards. The Miser, please, Spirit. We have We Are the World, 10 of Pentacles, coming through as the clarifier for the Miser. For the Source, please, Spirit. Slowing down. The Knight of Pentacles, yes. For the Rebel, completion reversed. Okay, so I do have like a summed up version of this already available. We have maturity, interesting, the Ace of Pentacles. And ooh, yeah, schizophrenia is on the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Swords coming through here. I feel like the Mind here is more the Page of Swords. I'm never sure where this is turning the sign. So I always just get super confused about it. Alrighty, so let's start at the beginning. So with the Miser, what's coming through is how your person would react is that they have a desire to control the situation. They feel like they would need to control the situation just from the get-go, just from the beginning of it. They would feel, however, a sense of beauty here, like something has been offered them, something very awesome has been offered to them, and they might even have the need to hoard, the need to take control and to take hold of this energy, of whatever it is that you are sharing with them. They would feel like they need to have power over it, like they need to control it. They would sort of show up with the energy of sort of grabbing it and running with it, you know. So this to me feels like they would be very much about me, how it's influencing me, how it's influencing this connection from my perspective. So they would go more into that development of how they are thinking about the issue, and they feel like they wouldn't listen so much to you here. We do have We Are the World here. So I feel like, yeah, Okay, what's coming through is that initially they would react very egoically and very much like me. And then through that development, I feel like they might even have a monologue present to you. Through that development, they would come towards, okay, what are you thinking? They would sort of start to open up. Okay, so they would begin like, oh, this is what I think, this is what's going on with me, this is what's happening, this is what's going on from my perspective. They would be like a bit ADHD-like, pardon me, a bit ADHD-like, just jumping all over, having different associations, having different thoughts here, and then maybe after 2 minutes, maybe after 10 minutes, depending on your person, they would be like, okay, but what do you think about this? How do you want to approach this? Knowing what I feel now, how do you want to connect? The Ten of Pentacles is here just indicating that this person would be very open to whatever it is that you are confessing to. We have the energy of a sense of security. So even in the beginning, there's this sense of scarcity, but then throughout their interaction, there would be this sense of security that they encounter here. I feel like your person would be very happy that you got to share this with them. They would feel healed, they would be nourished and sort of feel a sense of strong connection to you. Like the connection between the two of you has become stronger. The connection has sort of blossomed. And now there is more of it. There is now a deeper sense of a relationship that they feel with you here. They would find you very beautiful, very attractive, very handsome, with creativity, with this beautiful Empress energy as well. They would come through with a sort of like a energy of, okay, shit, I feel like I need to control this, but also I kind of want to let go to this situation and see what happens. So they would be more like gung-ho type of energy, bit of a hippie energy even is coming through here. They would be quite nurturing, and yeah, I feel like with creativity here, they would be open to something new coming into existence. And basically talking about that, we have the Source here, or the Ace of Wands coming through. So they would be reacting with a lot of enthusiasm to the new beginning between the two of you. They would be reacting with creativity, passion, with conviction as well, with a lot of vitality, inspiration here. They would find this overall very, very exciting. They might also tell you that they have things for you, that they have feelings for you. If you are asking about that issue, they might tell you that they feel attraction towards you, if that is something that you would be asking about with Source here. With slowing down as a clarifier for the Source or the Ace of Wands energy, we have this energy of someone who is still going to be quite practical, so it's not just going to be all up in the air. This person is going to be very practical. They're going to show up with commitment, and they're going to show up as someone who is quite dutiful in what they do. Practical, patient, consistent, dutiful, basically, and committed is going to be their own energy. They're not just going to be like, okay, let's do this, and not have a plan. They do feel like they're maybe going to be a little bit, unstructured with this rebel. We have that energy of the Emperor reversed coming through. So doesn't feel like they're going to be fully in their masculine energy or the divine masculine energy here. This is again showing up with a little bit of that energy of excessive control, maybe living from or approaching the situation more from an ego-driven existence. This person might even show up as a little bit inflexible, but this energy is still balanced out quite beautifully by the Empress energy over there. So, give and take. They might just, I feel like, oscillate between excessive control and letting go. That they might just shift between these things. We do have completion here as well, showing up in the reversed position, which basically indicates the world coming through reversed. And I feel like this is going to be like a slow down of inflow of events between the two of you. So I feel like your person's inconsistency is just jumping around all over the place. That's schizophrenia energy, by the way, not knowing what road to walk down on and sort of being stuck in the middle. You know, this really explains it very, very well. This card, it's like creativity, yay, control, yay, and they're just sort of jumping from one to the other thing. There's a certain stagnation that's going to happen here in the flow of events. So things aren't going to run as smoothly. There's going to be a certain push required from your side to just get this person to align more. You know, they might not be able to close the chapter of their own understanding on this issue. So they might be a little bit overwhelmed here. We do have the mind showing up reversed here. So I feel like, yeah, this is the page of Pentacles showing up, page of Pentacles, page of Swords showing up here, reversed. Yes, it's reversed. So this card to me indicates this person is going to be disorganized in their thought. They're going to not have a good focus, so there's going to be a lack of focus here, which we are already seeing with the energy of creativity, with the Empress here and with the Emperor reversed over here. So lack of that stability, lack of knowing where exactly they stand, lack of, you know, their position in regards to these things that you're or these issues that you're opening up here, and the connection in the conversation. So lack of focus. This is also coming through with muddled thoughts. Okay. This person might also come through by not following their words with action. Okay. And the inability to access heart knowledge, their heart's knowledge, their heart's guidance. But still, like with the Ace of Pentacles, we have two aces which do indicate new opportunities, new beginnings, wanting to see results here, you know, wanting to have this new beginning, having this opportunity and running with it. So I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this person is going to be all for a new beginning and abundance, and to just go with this energy, go with what you're describing to them, go with what you're saying to them, and they might just want to see what happens. They feel like they would be very excited to move forward with this confession, with whatever it is that you have to share with them. They would respond in a positive way, but also in a little bit disorganized way. So it feels like you would have to be the one who is holding the chains, who is communicating with them, who is like sharing things, who is being like a bit of a moderator in this conversation. So you basically have to be a participant as well as the moderator here in this conversation between the two of you, is what I'm feeling, because your person is going to just be off the rails a little bit. They're going to be confused. They're not going to be structured. They're going to jump from one point to the other without a sense of connection between them. You know, they might just be a little bit overwhelmed here as well, not really knowing where they stand. They might be a little bit confused with this schizophrenia here with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So the overall energy, let's just read into this one a little bit more as well. The overall energy here is being indecisive. Okay, so schizophrenia energy, it's being indecisive, it's not knowing where to go and sort of wanting to go down both roads, but at the same time you can't really go down both roads. So it's like, what the hell are we going to do about that? So yeah, not having full facts about one's own self, not having full information or all the information about one's own self here, and basically again their mind being quite clouded, them not having the security to, or the knowledge to respond properly. I feel like this person is going to want to just respond to you immediately, and they're going to respond in a very positive way, but they're not going to have the necessary mental and heart-based characteristics, let's say, or opportunities, possibilities of their inner and outer world to back that up. It just feels like they're just going to jump into it and they're not going to have anything to back that up with. Just like a little bit of an impulsive situation is what this feels like to me. But it does feel like it's going in a good direction. It's just, this person is going to be a bit confusing to deal with. But that's okay. You can deal with this, group number 3. So in terms of signs, we do have the energy of Libra, the energy of Taurus. We have the Aries energy, even though it's quite reversed here. We have a great deal of Earth energy here as well. So, oh my God, I always want to say Cancer. I tend to confuse the two. So maybe if you're Cancer, hello, welcome. We have the energy of Capricorn here, Virgo and Taurus as well showing up. If you're a fire element, that's present here as well. And also the energy of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini is showing up. So let's see what else wants to come through. For group number 3, please, Spirit, what else? How would they react? How would their person react to their confession, please? How would they react to their confession? With curiosity. Positive, beautiful, to the point. With curiosity, like tell me more about it. With the wall, obstacles. So with that sense of needing to control the situation, this has got that very specific feel of wanting to be on top of the situation, wanting to control the situation while at the same time not having the skill to do that well. So it's like scrambling to control the situation. It's just like a bad way of doing that. But yeah, this person is going to have certain limitations crop up for them, certain obstacles crop up for them, which they're going to want to bypass and not want to address, which is also going to just make them a little bit confusing to deal with. But overall, positive energy, okay? So positive energy, a little bit difficult, but positivity is here. So nothing much too strong to deal with or to worry about. So let's see, let's get one more card, please, Spirit. So we have here the deep quiet, meditation and stillness. So this is where your person is going to need to go, is what Spirit is saying basically. This is where they're going to need to retreat, because they need to have some time for themselves to really just get clear with themselves what exactly they're wanting, how exactly they're wanting to proceed. Because I feel like your person already knows that they're wanting to say yes, they're responding positively with enthusiasm and with curiosity to you, but there are still some obstacles here that are cropping up for them that they're not wanting to address, and they're going to have to address that. So basically that's what's going on. They might even tell you this, that they need to just address certain things, or you might bring that up for them here. So group number 3, let's just give you quick guidance, because I feel like you might need it. So group number 3, guidance, please. For this connection, for this energy specifically. So we're just going to take the card that jumps out. Okay, so we have the owl and we have the swan energy showing up. Okay, so beautiful owl energy here. This one says, listen to the messages of the angels, Archangel Bokpi. All right, so this card's message to you is basically a message from the wise teacher, and you are being advised to use your knowledge, your understanding, especially the knowledge that you have also gained from this tarot reading, very, very wisely and carefully. You're not just imparting information when you are going to be doing your confession, when you're going to confess to your person. So when you communicate, you need to understand that the energy in your aura is raising the frequency of those you speak to and helping to enlighten them. And this is a sacred mission, group number 3. So you are invited to start to notice how people are drawn to you and choose your words judiciously, because you have more impact than you realize. Be aware that you are clearing and cleansing the energy around you as you do these things. This means that you need to take extra care of yourself and rest more. be in meditation and stillness if you require yourself to be in that energy, and give yourself time to absorb the messages of the angels or the messages of spirit, basically whatever is showing up for you at the time. Okay. Then we have also the swan energy here. Demonstrate grace and majesty. Archangel Bhakti again, so the birds archangel. So your guidance with the swan card is basically to develop your regal qualities. Believe in yourself, group number 3. Know you are special and beautiful. Trust your inner self and be confident. Act with calm, peace, and grace at all times, especially throughout this whole interaction if you plan on doing your confession to this person. Even though your thoughts may be working overtime occasionally, try to maintain a relaxed and serene exterior, and this will bring you to equilibrium. But also try not to bypass yourself or stuff down your emotions here. Okay, so you are invited to be overall just charming and pleasant, and at the same time expect people to honor you and treat you with respect here with the swan. If anyone oversteps the mark with you, make it perfectly clear that this is unacceptable and you are prepared to take action if necessary. Okay, to just demonstrate your grace and majesty because you're awesome. So don't let anyone tell you you're not. You will act as an energetic pool of peace, and this will soothe and calm everyone around you, which just works well with the owl card as well. And your pure light here will then facilitate good relationships and better decisions as you're acting from wisdom and your true power. Right? So that's all that I have for you, group number 3. Hope this resonates. Hope it gives you a sense of clarity, guidance on your path here. Hope this reading was fun for you as well. If you want a personal tarot reading or just a more private investigation of what's going on here, do let me know. My readings and availability and all my services are listed on my website, and also you can just send me an email whenever you are ready to book a tarot reading or book a service with me. All the information is on my website and in the description box. My email is also listed in the description box below. So thank you so much for being here. If you want additional readings from me, you can check out the Patreon community. We have a lot of beautiful things going on over there and a beautiful tribe already forming over the collective weekly energetic healing session. If you want to be a part of that, you're more than welcome to join. So whenever you are joining, you have 4 weekly sessions that you pay for, so that's already just an amazing price for priceless information, for priceless emotional and energetic developments within you. So do make sure to check that out if you are interested. Would be very happy to connect with you over there, and see you soon in another reading, in another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as you're exiting this reading to just support this channel overall here on YouTube, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.